Hi again, how are you doing? Another little snippet for the video log. Today I'd like to talk about gradings. Now over in Asia, gradings aren't a thing. You probably go into a class with a white belt and then one day they'll just throw a black belt at you and off you trot, and there you go, you've got it. Because it's out there, it's a way of life. In fact, if you ask an Asian person about what belts they will achieve, they'll say, well, I only need one belt to hold my trousers up, and then they'll just laugh because they think it's funny. But over here in the West, we need goals to attain. So over here we have a grading system. Regardless of what style you've or martial art you're doing, a bit of a pause there, like that, trying to think of the right word. So whether it be karate, judo, aikido, kung fu, whatever, they all have grading systems. Now, because I've spent a long time doing martial arts, I like to break things down into smaller groups. Now, yeah, there might be nine colours to achieve, but 9 colours, but they're only little snippets, only small groups of information. Because if I said, right, I'm going to teach you Sulim Tao, and in 1 year you'll get a red belt, you'd be like, ooh, 1 year to get a belt. You're like, ooh, that seems to be an awful lot of time to get a belt. And then if you wait another year, I'll give you a green belt. And you're like, okay. But if I said to you, okay, so you come to class, okay, you train for 3 months. If you get good, you get your white belt. Right, I'm watching you, keeping my eye on you. If you're in the right way you should be, 2-3 months on from that, you'll get a red belt. And all of our belts are only issued on a group decision from our instructors. That way we don't look like Impact Dojo. So we don't sell belts. We look at people and look at their skill bases. Some people, right, can stay at their level for a really, really long time. Right? It's that simple. If you haven't trained, or if you haven't got to the level that I expect, then you will sit at that level for a very, very long time until I see that you can do it right. Why? Because my students are my calling card, and if they go out and say, yes, I have a black belt and I can beat you up, well, we don't ask the people to go beating people up and stuff like that, but we're like, okay, and then they get beat up, right? Who looks stupid? Well, they're covered in blood, but I'm the one who looks really stupid at the end of the day because they got beat up. Yeah, they still might get beat up, but they might get beat up by somebody who's big, tall, strong, and just knows a little bit more than them. Well, that's fair dues, but you know, you really got to know your stuff, and you've really got to be careful how you grade people. Okay, so we have like we have Sulim Tao, so there are 3 grades for that. That's like a white, then a red, then a yellow. Okay, now we only have 3 forms, so that's the first form. Our second form in Wing Chun is Chum Kyu. Okay, so I have 3 grades for that, and all achievable every 3 months. So for that we've got like orange, green, and blue. Okay, now for our BUG, actually I should say at that point there, on the completion of the Chum Kyu, you can then become an apprentice instructor. You're not an instructor, you're not a full instructor, you're learning how to be an instructor over the next year, so that when you're actually ready, as instructors, we'll assess to see if you're capable of holding a class, teaching the right stuff, because as we're part of the Samuel Kwok Martial Arts Association, we have a syllabus, and that information is what is supposed to be taught to the students. Okay, so if you're teaching something that isn't syllabus based, then you really, really need to calm that down a little bit. All organisations are the same. If you go to, I've known black belts from, I'm digressing a little bit, I've known black belts at a level, say a 4th degree black belt in Wadu, changes his organisation, he retests, and they take a belt off him. He is now a 3 degree black belt. Why? Because the organisation perceives things slightly different, slightly have different ways of doing things. So keep that in mind as an instructor. Whatever your organisation is teaching you, that is what you should be passing on. Otherwise, your instructor, they'll come along, videos ran out, they'll come along and they'll say, what the hell are you teaching? Okay, and then you'll get a slap on the wrist. Oh, look at us kicking in our grading. See, yes, here we go. Live TV, what can you say? Okay, so keep that in mind. So for our BUG level, we have another 3. It's a purple, brown, and then you have your black. Then after that, you have black 2, which is the dummy, black 3, which is the pole, black 4, which is the knives. And after that, everything becomes time served based. So if you've been doing my Wing Chun, T-side Wing Chun, for a minimum of 10 years without any breaks, and you continue to train and teach, you then, at a 4th degree, you can get your 5th, making you a master. Okay? Continuing, same thing. If you continue for 15 years, every 5 years after that, you will attain a new master level. Up to 25 years, at 25 years, and even I'm not at that level of my own system, you will become Grandmaster. So that's 10 years to get to Master, a Master 2, 15, Master 3, 20, and then a Grandmaster at 25. Okay, so thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video with better bye.